Alright everybody, so welcome back to some real feel fishing. It is January 3rd, 2023. I'm on my mission for my first bass of the year, and I think it's gonna be pretty hard because I have a lot of ice there. Have a lot of ice there. Yeah, this might be difficult, but this is my happy place. Haven't been here in a couple years. Usually come here in February and March, just after ice. And usually you can catch some bass here. Largemouth, smallmouth, sometimes crappie. Might be one of those types of bites. Let's see how much open water I have, because that's nice that that's open. There could be fish right there. Yeah, looks like this is only half open. That's a bummer, because that's a good area. If I only had a couple more days, that would be out. That would be done. But it's a good area for largemouth. That's a good sign. Alright, let's see what we can get into today. There we go. Nice. Largemouth picked it up. Oh, that's a beautiful fish. That is awesome. Alright folks, first fish of 2023, and it is a beautiful largemouth. That is awesome. It is January 3rd. This is the very first open water bass I've ever caught in January. I've caught them in February, I've caught them in November and December. March too, obviously, but I've never caught an open water bass in January. That's just awesome. Got him on the Ned rig. Alright, one last look at her. I'll get her back in the water. Thank you so much for the fight. Thank you so much. Today's setup is my finesse gear. I am a finesse fisherman at heart. Even though I love throwing topwater and power fishing, covering water and all that stuff, I love finesse fishing. So today I am using my 7.2 medium light extra fast action tip, Carbonlite 2.0, Shimano Nasci 2500 with 10-pound braid to an 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. And I'm using the Zman nedlockz, but that chartreuse I think is what's doing it. And then molting craw Finesse TRD with the chartreuse. That's another one. largemouth. Fantastic. Woohoo! Guys, it is January 3rd. You don't know how exciting this is. It is January 3rd. And I'm fishing open water. Right over there is all ice. All ice right there. Open water. This is what I got to play with. And this is just a really good spot on the river. It is definitely my happy place. I usually come here right after ice out. February, March. And we've had a 5-day stretch so far at the beginning of January of 40 and 50 degree weather. So thought I'd come down here, take advantage of it. Look how fat these fish are. Just so thick in the belly. Get a nice release. Thank you for the fight. So all I'm doing is casting this out as far as I can. You know, you've got a bunch of current right here, strong current pushing this way. And these largemouth are probably just sitting out here waiting for food to come off the current and flow right into their face. Very lethargic bite, you could barely feel it. So it's like a soft bite. And I'm just letting it sit there for a few seconds, maybe let it sit straight up before I start tapping away on it. Ooh. See, I feel like there's some fish down there. I honestly feel like I've maybe missed a couple fish so far too. Feels like a decent one. Man, that was a subtle bite. I'm telling you, subtle. Didn't even feel him hit it. I thought it was like a crappie. This could be a smallmouth. He didn't realize he was hooked. This could be a smallmouth. Nah, just another nice largie. See if I could wrestle him in. Got that leader going right now. You gotta trust your knots. I trust my knots, but beautiful. Look at that. Look how thick and healthy that fish is. This is awesome. I am so thankful I came down here. So thankful I came here. Look at that blimp. What a great fish. What a great fish. Thank you for the fight. You know, I don't tie leaders that often. But when I do, it's almost every fish I'm checking my line connections. All the different line connections that you have to do with a leader. It's just, I don't know. It's always good to double check after a fish. Even though these fish are just like 1.5 pounds, 1.75 pounds. They are some chubby fish though, that's for sure. Chubby 14-15 inch fish, but they sure are a lot of fun. In January, I felt that one. That's another good fish. Oh, look at that mama. Oh, goodness. That's a big fish. Go ahead. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, that's almost a 3-pounder. Huh. Holy cow. Am I about to have like one of the best days fishing and it's January 3rd? This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, what a beautiful fish. This is turning out to be a glorious day. I mean, look how beat up this fish is. Got some melanosis patches, bunch of battle wounds and scars. It's awesome. What a beautiful fish. I seriously am blessed right now. I'm not much of an ice fisherman. Don't really like ice fishing. It's kind of boring. I'll go with some buddies, but you know. So this is awesome to me. Open water fishing, January 3rd, catching a bunch of bass. Thank you for the fight. Well, I'll honestly say that was a wad of fish. So I'm gonna be very happy if there's still more out there, but man, oh man. They're literally just sitting right outside this current. Big old rock bass. That is a big old rock bass. Whew. That's a nice fish. That might be a smallie the way that it hit. Oh, look at that smallie. Oh, what a gorgeous fish. Oh my goodness. Look at that beauty. That's what I'm talking about. Gorgeous. That was like 5 feet out in front of me, guys. Oh my gosh. I almost want to get a weight on this fish. This fish is healthy. Like real healthy. I knew as soon as that fish was fighting, I knew it was a smallie. Oh my goodness. Just look how thick that fish is. Get one last look at her. Beautiful small jaw. That was worth the trip. Thank you so much for the fight. Thank you.